woke up wearing my own face. So why does it feel like I'm borrowing someone else's life? Nothing changed, the room was the same. The ceiling, the window, the quiet, even my reflection looked familiar, but something underneath had disappeared. Not dramatically, not all at once, just little pieces. A laugh that didn't sound like mine, a smile that arrived too late, a heartbeat that felt distant, like my body remembered me long after my soul stopped showing up. How do you explain missing yourself when you're standing right here? I don't feel like myself. I feel like the outline of someone I used to know. I don't feel like myself. Every mirror introduces me to a stranger who somehow knows my name. People keep asking what's wrong. I wish there was one answer, one reason, one moment to point at. Instead it feels like 1,000 tiny losses, dreams I quietly outgrew, conversations I never finished, versions of me that slowly faded without saying goodbye. No one noticed, maybe because I didn't either. You don't lose yourself in one day. Sometimes it happens one compromise at a time. I don't feel like myself, not because I changed, because I forgot who I was before I started becoming what everyone needed. I don't feel like myself. Maybe I've been surviving for so long I forgot how living actually feels. I kept thinking rest would fix it, a weekend away, more sleep, less noise, but exhaustion was never the problem. The problem was I'd spent years ignoring the quiet voice inside me, the one that kept whispering, "This isn't you." I heard it, I just didn't listen. Maybe you don't find yourself by searching. Maybe you'll find yourself by finally stopping everything you're pretending to be. I opened an old notebook the other night, inside a list of things I used to love, drawing, walking in the rain, making playlists nobody else would ever hear. I smiled, not because I remembered, because I realized I still could. Maybe the person I missed was never gone. Maybe they were just waiting for me to come back. I spent years trying to become a better version of myself. I never asked whether I was leaving the real one behind. Maybe healing isn't becoming more. Maybe it's removing everything that never belonged in the first place. I don't have to pretend to be. I don't feel like myself, not yet. But I think I'm getting closer. If you ask me who I was a year ago, I won't easy it is to become everything people recognize and still feel completely invisible to yourself. Maybe identity was never something to build. Maybe it was something to uncover layer by layer, fear by fear, expectation after expectation, until all that's left is someone who finally feels comfortable inside their own skin. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I know this for the first time in a long time. I'm walking toward myself instead of away, and somehow that feels like coming